Hey, man.
Let's get it in, Pete.
Oh, someone else will take care of it. Freeze it.
Visit the team's website for more information for availability and upcoming games. And don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game, bring the family, and get a free Harry the Hawk bobblehead.
We want your time to see ready to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you have any issues at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word HAWK along with your issue and presentation to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately.
A reminder, fans, we hope you'll come and join us for the trading card day. The first 2,000 fans in the arena will receive a trading card.
Round one continues with a heavy dose of citrus. The Atlanta Hawks have a lofty series lead with 3 wins. Will overconfidence be their undoing, or will their passion and determination help them prevail against the Brooklyn Nets? Will there be an upset in round one? It's all coming up next.
Desperation hangs in the air. One team looking to advance to the next round. The other looking to force a Game 6. What will happen? These are the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets as they play against the Atlanta Hawks at State Farm Arena. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. So the Nets starting 5. Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. Guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. And it's Sharp and at the 5 down low. And for the Hawks, the post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's MP in at the small forward position. Take a look at the Hawks. Well, they and their fans expecting this series to end right here tonight on their home floor.
And it's what a lot of the experts were predicting before round one began. I don't think it'll be easy. These guys will not go down without a fight.
Now Porter after the missed three from Trae Young. And it's Sharp missing.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here's Clowney. To the middle. MP grabs the miss. Well, it does look like MP and the crew are going to move on, and the reporter who said MP would choke in the playoffs is sure eating those words right now.
And you can tell that MP played with a little bit of an extra edge to his game. I'll tell you, the other bench is wishing that reporter never opened their mouth to fire up MP before this series.
Here's Clowney following the bucket by the Hawks. Sharp with the screen on MP. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And just playing well within the offense. Porter's not forcing his own shot and shows solid court vision and passing ability.
Now, here's MP. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Demon. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Porzingis with a screen on Porter. MP passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
How about the vision from MP in the pick and roll? That's very encouraging to see.
Pass to Clowney. Porter against MP. Sharp with a screen on MP. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
To the paint. Here's MP. A rebound by the Nets. Here's Demon. And a wide open look for Porter. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
Pass to Young. Jacks up a three. Thomas grabs the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Chalk up two there.
Not just a scorer. Thomas also shows he's a capable passer.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. On the wing, MP. A three-pointer, no good. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Clowney. To the middle. Porzingis with the steal. To the inside. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists tonight. Here's Demon. Still scoreless. Outside Thomas. That's the Demon. Now Sharp. Here's Demon. Offline with his three. Sharp against MP. On the wing, MP. 5 to shoot. Down low, Porzingis. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Nets trail by 6. Outside, Porter. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Sinks the triple.
Decisive reaction on the catch and shoot. Thomas always plays like he's got something to prove.
Pass to MP. A 3-ball. Rebound, Brooklyn. On the wing, Porter. Covered by MP. Here's Here's Deming. Still yet to score. Inside. Porter, no luck. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's a three-point game. Porter pulls it in. Brooklyn's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Thomas surveying the D. Pass to Sharp. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the... And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted
The previous plays
make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion,
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
players are moving, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
Guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the Nets with possession here after the basket by Atlanta. Back to Thomas. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Kongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Alexander Walker comes in for Daniel. The Hawks leading by 5. Now, MP. He has yet to score. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And defensively, you have to stay connected to Young at all times.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Here's Deming. And again, no good by Brooklyn. MP inside. Guarded by Porter. And MP throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Georgia's own Liliati coming out to support the Hawks tonight.
He chose a good game to come see them play. Atlanta has had plenty to cheer for in this one.
Now, here's Porter. Here's Sharp. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. A shot by Alexander Walker. No good. Nets trail by 10. Thomas passes to Porter. Back to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Elbow shot is on the way. Rebound by the Hawks. MP's got 4 rebounds in this game. Johnson finds MP. And MP throws it down.
Attacking with reckless abandon. MP going all out on that drive.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now, here's Sharp. The shot's good. Sharp's got 6 points.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Young taking his time here. Here's MP. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. 6 points for MP.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Pass to Porter. To the middle. A Looking for Sharp, and he gets it there. And finished off by Porter.
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk, and he doesn't think twice about it.
Okongwu was screened. MP dishes to Okongwu.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Man passes to Porter. And Thomas has it in the corner. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's MP to the paint. Johnson kicks to MP. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Porter passes to Thomas. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Atlanta enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. So both teams making substitutions here. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Here's Demon. 7 points in the game. Here's Porter. It's in. It's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Johnson and Okongwu man the post position. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniel. And it's MP in at the 3 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Nets just played phenomenal. He ended up with 41 points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Allie, we appreciate the update. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Here's Man. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opener.
Screened by Porzingis. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
MP taking off there.
Brooklyn's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Down low. Here's Porter. Pass to Man. There's the triple. MP grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel. Daniels has got 6 assists in the game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Now, here's Thomas. Excellent defense from Daniel. The drive by MP. And he can't jam it through. Man with it. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And Game 5, a blowout so far, a big hole to climb out of for the Brooklyn Nets.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the paint.
They can use his size as well.
Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. Well, guys, safe to say they're in cruise control right now.
At this point, Ernie, all they got to do is keep the car on the road, man. Just don't go off to the left or right. Just keep on keeping on.
Don't let...
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted area seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
Starting off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter. Then it's Sharp. Then there's Demon. And it's Clowney in at the power forward. Now Daniels following the miss by Michael Porter from deep.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
The Nets shooting well. They're at 45%. Here's Demon. Pass to Clowney. Now here's Sharp. Headed by Porzingis. Porter double team. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Clowney, good.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass.
Now, here is Young. To the inside. Here's MP. A rebound by the Nets. Porter's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Demon. Back to Porter. Pass to Sharp. Now Porter lets it go with a 3. A rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Clowney pulls it in.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Sharp against Johnson. And it's Sharp missing.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Now pick it up.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Assistance by MP.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Outside Thomas. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Clowney. He has 7 and stolen by Daniels. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Thomas finds Sharp. Outside Thomas. Now here's Sharp. He's got 8. The 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Clowney. Lets it go from deep. Good on the 3-point shot. Clowney's got 6 here in this quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Pass to MP. Fires the three. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. And the Nets with possession here. Now Sharp, guarded by Porzingis. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And that one's good by Porter.
And out of the pick and roll, Porter showing great coordination, fluidity, and versatility.
Inside, here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Now, here's Thomas. 8 points for him. To the paint. And finished off by Porter.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Here's Young. He's got 8. Here's MP. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. MP's got 17.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Pass to Porter. 6 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. From deep. Johnson with some nice D.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
The drive by MP.
Looking like an old hand out there. MP working the two-man game to perfection.
Outside Thomas. Outside Porter. Daniels against Thomas. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. And Porter putting it right back in.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
MP kicks to Daniels. MP with a screen on Thomas. Porter with the steal. Pass to Demon. Outside Thomas. Shoots it up. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things. What will happen? He's trying to help his team.
To Porzingis. Back to MP. Young outside. MP sets the screen for Young. Knocks down the 3 ball. And that's 11 points for Trae Young.
Nice and composed on that 3 there. Trae giving his fundamentals all of his attention.
Here's Demon. The Nets working the ball around now. Now Thomas. Looking to get back on track here. And the layup is up and in. Thomas got 10 points.
Muscling it home. Cam finds a way on that offensive end.
Pass to MP. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Porter. The Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good, MP.
And MP is one of those guys you just love watching because he plays with such confidence, hunger, and a smile.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Porzingis. Newell comes in for Jalen Johnson. Zachary Rizachet is checked in for Dyson Daniels. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Young. Here's Demon. 7 points in the game. Back to Mann from outside the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Mann's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pass to MP. Down low, Newell, and he dunks it down.
And MP's teammates appreciate this. He understands how valuable passing is to team chemistry, and he learned it quickly.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Now, man. Pass to Claxton. Now, man. Here's Demon. Shoots over Alexander Walker. And it's Demon missing. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Alexander Walker finds MP. Pass to Okongwu. MP outside. Here's Newell. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's Demon. He has 7 on the wing, man. Here's the screen to the middle. Pass to Claxton. Rebound by the Hawks. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Okongwu. And here is MP. Okongwu with a screen on Porter. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by MP. And it's 13 points for Onyeka Okongwu. They've got O'Neal. Rizachet is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Okongwu. And it's MP in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5.
He's just a natural scorer who can heat up fast. Porter's offensive game very impressive, and he's still adding to it.
Now, here's MP. Six on the shot clock. O'Neal on the wing. Brooklyn with the rebound. Porter's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Wolf. Guarded by O'Neal. Hits the three-point bomb. Porter's got 23 points.
And just great elevation with the shot. Porter can rise and fire over the top of the defense.
Now, MP. To the inside. The shot by Okongwu, no good. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Pass to man. Back to Williams. Inside. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. MP outside. From the arc. Wolf grabs the miss. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. On the wing, man. Off target with his 3.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Perfect. And that one's good. MP. MP's got 13 points in the second half. Man with it. There's the pick. Wolf passes to Williams. Rebound by the Hawks. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's man, following the bucket by the Hawks, and finished off by Porter.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Alexander Walker with the ball, defended by man. Alexander Walker finds MP. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Okongwu with a screen on Porter. Shoots the three. Wolf grabs the miss. Wolf got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
It's Porter outside.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position, just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Here's MP. Down low and stolen by Sharp. Williams in the post. O'Neal's there. Pass to Wolf. Now, here's Sharp. Back to Porter. Over MP. Porter can't get that one to fall.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
Here's Man, defended by Alexander Walker. And then Sharp with the dunk.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Alexander Walker passes to MP. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Man. And here's Porter. Goes up on the high post. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Hawks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And I clearly think they showed to be the better team over the course of the series.
Hey, anytime you can win in 5, I mean, tonight, of course, they are way out in front. You take a lot of that mojo into the next round. We'll see if they can keep this same sort of competitive attitude as the stakes get higher. The competition also gets tougher.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
His overall stat line really says it all. I think a triple-double game for him, getting it done everywhere on the floor.
Now, Man, following the three-point attempt by MP. Pass to Wolf. To the paint. It's deflected and stolen by Okongwu. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. They had control the whole series, and they are just rolling now, winning round 1, 4 games to 1.
And they are going to be tough to beat, Kevin. A few days rest afforded by taking this one in 5. Round 2 should be exciting as well.
Now let's go courtside with Jennifer Quintana.
Thanks, guys. You sometimes hear a player refuse to lose, but tonight you really did, and you were all over the glass, crossing the 20-rebound threshold in a dominating performance. Walk us through it.
If you want to be a winner, you gotta go where the winning happens. And in our game, that's the boards. I got the bruises to prove it if you don't believe me.
Well, you take care of yourself, MP. Well done.
Man, I gotta go take an ice bath.
Back to you, Kevin.
Jennifer, thank you. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. So long.
MP
over here. Over here,
back
MP.
here.
Wave my hand.
I got a lot of them.
You can see it.
Miss Conway, why don't you ask me something?
All right. You advanced to the second round, but you didn't find the same success personally in round 1 that you did in the regular season. Now, how do you explain the dip in your performance?
Every game calls for something different. Coach stresses that all the time. So I'm not worried about matching my season average or anything like that. I'm worried about doing what the game calls for. And after tonight, so far, so good.
So far. Thanks, MP.
MP, right here.
MP back here.
All right, MP.